Take your next career step at Chabot and Las Positas Community College with a year-to-career program designed to help you earn college credentials in the span of 1 year. 1 year designed with you in mind, with 42 career programs to choose from. Expand your employment options through our network of community partners across Alameda County. Choose Y2C for your next step in your career. Apply today at clpccd.org/Y2C2020.
All right, I hope everyone was able to see the video. And again, it's a quick introduction to our Year to Career program. And now I want to introduce to you to my good friend, Dr. Teresa Flesher-Rowland. Dr. Rowland is going to talk to you about how the Year to Career program was created. And for those of you who have not had a chance to see our wonderful PDF or brochure of our Year to Career programs, Ms. Kennedy is going to submit that into the chat. I believe she's also going to submit a link and a PDF. So not only would you be able to visit the website and download the brochure for yourself, but also it will be available in the chat as well. So again, Dr. Rowland is our Vice Chancellor of Educational Services and Educational Service and Student Success. And without further ado, she could talk to you a little bit more about how we were able to implement our Year to Career programs.
Thanks, Miguel. So hi, everyone. I'm Teresa. I'm the Vice Chancellor at Chabot Las Positas District. And this is really our first time in packaging a focused set of programs that will focus on helping you if you're embarking on your first career and you need a skill set, if you're looking to excel with your present employer or you're transitioning to a new field. So this is a great place to be tonight. You are never too old to go back to school. I went back to school when I was 50 years old, and it was one of the most exciting times because I was focused, I was dedicated, I knew what I wanted to accomplish. And with this group that you'll meet tonight, this is a really special group of coordinators and faculty who are here to help you. So I'm excited you chose to spend this next hour with us, and I just want you to know you can do this and get registered as soon as you can. Thanks, Miguel.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. It's an honor to have you here today. The next slide, we're going to talk about an overview. We're going to tell you how to basically navigate the Year to Career Guide that has now a link and hopefully a PDF in the chat. We're going to talk about what industry sectors are in that Year to Career Guide. And then we're going to talk about the opportunity for you to join individuals who represent some of those sectors in our breakout rooms. So let's get started. If you open the PDF or link and you're able to download the brochure, it will look something like this. It will have a wonderful table of contents where it'll show you information on how to get the most use of this wonderful brochure or information from this brochure. Now, how to use the guide. Basically what it does is it breaks down 42, and by the way, we have updated this. We have over more than 42 programs across 6 different employment sectors. And those programs are business management, education, public service, health, information and communications technology, occupational health, safety and health administration, and professional services. Over 42 programs have been separated into these different industry sectors. So there's many different type of programs that hopefully you will be interested in and can complete within a year. And once you complete that, you'll be able to attain career opportunities. Now, once you open the program, as I mentioned, they break down these 42 programs that we have, whether it's within our adult schools at Chabot, Las Positas College, or our OSHA training program. And they break it down based on different icons. And this icons that you see is representative on the screen right now. One of those icons, it'll tell you whether or not the class is online. Right now, we have transitional online courses, where majority of the classes have been online. So as you can see, if there's an online, if there's an icon with a little hand, it means that the course is online. It will tell you location. The location, as I mentioned before, we have wonderful community partners like our adult schools that have programs that are located in different areas as well as Chabot and Las Positas College. We have whether or not the class is for credit class. It could also be non-credit, or not for credit, and it kind of just explains to you or gives you a summary of what that means, or whether or not it's an entry level or a career builder program. Now, if we continue with these icons, some students may be interested in receiving a certificate degree and looking for that career opportunity, but a lot of these programs have transferable credit where you'll be able to use these units that you've earned towards an associate degree or an associate degree for transfer, and transfer these units to maybe to a four-year institution and continue your education. Some of these courses will require prerequisite courses, which will, depending on the course, maybe you're not going to be able to get into welding 3. Maybe it's required that you go into welding 1. So again, look for that as well. The same thing with the icon of the star, which is it's strongly recommended or suggested courses, or a certificate. It'll tell you whether it's an industry or professional certificate, and it explains to you a little bit more what that means as well. Let me see, excuse me. Now, as you continue into this wonderful program, this guide, this is an example of our industry sector that's called Information and Communications or Technologies programs, right? As you can see here, the 6, 7 different icons that I shared with you, it will tell you if those programs, by having a green check mark, it will tell you whether those programs or not have some of these icons that we just talked about. So I'll give you an example. Program 1 in Information Communications Technology programs, program number 1 is creative writing. It's online. Its location is at Chabot. Again, you have to become a student at Chabot College, and it's available online. It is a 4-credit class, right? It's a career builder. It's considered a career builder program, and there is transfer opportunities, and there may be some prereqs. There are some prereqs according to this class. As you can see, it's pretty easy to read once you understand what you're looking at as far as the icons is concerned. And again, the program does a really good job about telling you what each icon is, and in correlation with the program that you're looking at or you may be interested in. If we continue, if you continue looking at the brochure, there's a part where it summarizes the specific program that you may be interested in. Here under Business and Management Programs, Program 1, Account Technician Certificate Achievement, or 2, Bookkeeping Certificate Achievement. As you can see right below it, it will tell you the location, the division. This is considered so the accounting technician would be in the business department. The year of the program, it's 1 year. Again, most of these courses, over 42 courses, will be 1 year or less. When they're offered in January, August, and we'll talk about admission and application and registration a little bit later in this program. And who is the point of contact? So if you have any specific questions that the summary didn't answer for you, you can actually call and find out a little bit more about this program that you may be interested in. It gives a great description of the program, and my favorite thing, the estimated starting wage for individuals who complete this program and have a certificate to be able to find career opportunities. Now, let's talk about the best, highest education value that we are bringing to you today. And this is a quick example of why you should maybe consider year-to-career programs. Now, community colleges offer a $46 unit a fee of $46 per unit. Matter of fact, they haven't changed their fees in the last 10 years, folks. So I think we have the most value for the buck. And what you're seeing in front of you is an example of that. So I have 2 EMT courses. One of them is provided at Las Positas College. The other one is by Inland Empire Healthcare Training Institute. They're both EMT courses. They're both recognized certificate or certification courses, right? But as you can see at Las Positas College, the program is 2 semesters and it's 15 units. there's the website for you to find out more information about this program. But the tuition, not including tools or books, is around let's round up, it's around $700. So you're looking at $700 to attain an EMT certificate, and again, look for career opportunities. Now, to the right of that, on my right, is the same certificate at Inland Empire Healthcare Training Institute. The program length is 4 months. Total time is 208 hours. And again, there's a website for your reference as well, but the tuition is almost $4,000. Same certificate. Now, you may be done a little bit quicker at the Healthcare Training Institute, but I promise you, your best value would be with the community college. It's $46 per unit. The average class size is 28 students per instructor. You're going to know your instructor. They're going to know who you are, your goals of what you would like to accomplish, and help you, if not, recommend student services or support programs to help you, assist you in completing those goals. And with the access of our Career Center, the Tri-Valley Career Center, you will also have access to have the resources that they provide, like job interviewing skills or workshops in resume building. And you even have access to our wonderful career counselors and our job developer, who can be your liaison between employers looking for those wonderful employees and you, that employee, looking for those wonderful employers. It's a great resources, and that's something we offer any of our students. All right, so our next portion is we're going to talk about industry sector highlights and Career Center resources. As you can see, they've broken down into those categories, and we have wonderful guest speakers to talk about each industry sector to give you just a quick summary of what you could expect to find in our breakout sessions. We hope that you stay with us during those breakout sessions. And again, up next in this program is our guest speaker to talk about business management and the industry sector in business management and the wonderful opportunities that you may find in that breakout session.
Hey, Miguel, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So thank you, Miguel, number one. So I am Miguel, number two. Thank you very much. So I'm excited to host the breakout session. It's important to note that everything in this country is a business, whether it's a hospital, an education institute, or a big internet company. We're all businesses. And within businesses, we need accountants, we need marketing people, we need project managers. And this program was really designed to leverage that. The fact that every aspect of our economy requires somebody with these levels of expertise. So as Miguel, number one, had said before, these certificates are designed to give you the instruction to get you into a career today, but then also allow you to, within a very short period of time, another year, obtain an AA, and then move all of those units to a 4-year institution. So it's not like you got to wait 2 years or 4 years before you can start developing your career. You can start developing your career now, start earning a reasonable income, and then take the next steps forward in order to enhance your value to the marketplace even greater. So thank you, Miguel, number one.
Thank you. So without our next guest speaker would be going to talk to you about our education and public safety.
Hi there. Hi. Thanks, Mike. I'm Ann Kennedy. I'm an outreach specialist at Las Positas College, and I represent the public safety division as well as early care and education programs and the business programs at Las Positas College. But I'm going to talk to you tonight about the cluster that includes both early care and early childhood development and the fire service technology programs. So you can see in the guide that we have associate teacher certificate at both Las Positas College and at Chabot College. And these careers are designed for people who want to work with children age, birth to about age 8. And you can see that those certificates both are industry professional certificates that you need to go to work in that field. And also there's a family child care certificate, which if you're an entrepreneurial type person and you want to own your own home-based business, this is the certificate that would be for you. And then there's several at both Las Positas College and Chabot. We have a number of fire service certificates, and there's an academy at both Chabot and Las Positas College, a fire academy. So these are just a number of the certificates. And as Mike mentioned earlier, beyond these, there are many certificates and programs that take a little bit longer than a year, but other things to explore as well. So you can go ahead and flip the slide, Mike. And that's just the last two on that page. And then I'll just go to my next slide. I just wanted to talk a little bit about kind of the first responders. So these days, first responders are essential workers. In the fire, the field of firefighting, there's so many various opportunities, and they're very diverse. You could be an inspector, you could be a firefighter, you could do wildland firefighting, smoke jumping, heavy equipment operator. There's a lot of different jobs, and there, in our region particularly, there has been a 7% increase in job growth. So that's continues to be a growing field. And as we all know right now, you know, the essential workers, these people are in very high demand and continue to work. I wanted to just bring up EMTs and paramedics, which are, you know, covered in the health sector for this guide, but EMTs and paramedics also can fall under public safety, and a lot of firefighters need to have their EMT certification, and a lot of them are required to be paramedics these days, so they kind of go hand in hand. But there's a 15% increase in job opportunities for EMTs and paramedics nationwide. And I don't know if anyone knows or not, but 90% of the law enforcement in California, the fire and rescue professionals and the emergency medical professionals, are educated by California community colleges. So that's a pretty significant statistic there, I would say. And next, just a few things about flipping back to early care and education. The next slide. The careers that are available there would be if you want to be a preschool teacher or an associate teacher, or work in a child care facility. And as I mentioned, there's also the entrepreneurship aspect. So this cluster has both education and public safety. In our breakout room today, you'll have faculty members who can answer your questions about either of these fields. We hope to see you there.
Thank you, Ann. Appreciate you. The next guest speaker that we have is going to talk about the industry sector in regards to health, our health industry sector.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christina Perkins, and I teach at Chabot College, and I'm representing the health division. And we kind of already touched on the emergency medical technician and emergency medical responder that both Chabot and Las Positas have. And you can see that the professional certifications recommended, and most at Chabot too, that I know that most firefighters, or if you're going to go anywhere above, they start out with the EMS or EMT certificates. And the other ones that we have are the administrative medical assistant at Las Positas and the medical administrative specialist at Castro Valley Adult Education. And we know both of these, all of these are essential workers, and these, a lot of administrative medical assistants right now are doing COVID tracing. They hired a lot in the climate that we're in right now to do the tracing, to do follow-ups, a lot of the paperwork that goes into it. So it's a highly sought after field right now, especially as we're, you know, dealing with COVID times. And then the last one we have is the residential and home care training at New Haven Adult School. And both those at Castro Valley Adult Education and New Haven are non-credit, and they're entry level. And all of these are entry level either as a career on its own, or you can build upon it and do different directions within the medical realm.
Thank you, Christina. We appreciate you. If you're interested in help, please see Christina in the breakout session. She'll be waiting for you. Up next is our information and communications technology sector.
Hi, good evening. My name is Jean O'Neill Opapari. I am the STEM program coordinator at Las Positas College. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what we have to offer in the computer information systems and computer network technology. So as you can see, we have in this program, in the Year to Career program, we feature 4 of our programs in the computer sector. There is a creative writing program at Chabot, offered at Chabot College. And the biggest take home for that program is that in every industry, every single industry, and every employer we talk to, communication is the most commonly desired skill from any industry sector. So that program can help, as a colleague of mine likes to say, put some tools in your tool belt in order for you to be successful later on. And as for the computer information system and the computer networking technology programs, just a few facts. Wages here in the East Bay, in the Bay Area, are about 15 to 20% higher than they are nationwide. So that is makes it a very desirable field to go into. There are great opportunities for women in these fields because currently the fields are about 70% male. And I'm going to kind of echo something Miguel said earlier, that in every job sector, there is an element of IT in every job sector. Whether you work at a bank, there are computers in the banks, in the hospital, at a national lab, they virtually cover every sector. Many of these programs also help you go right into a career. And then the programs are designed to be stackable, so you can continue to build on your skills. And currently, in the computer studies area, we have 4 associate's degrees available, 11 certificates of achievement, and 2 career certifications. So makes this a really great field to go into. And many of the jobs have been able to convert since COVID, so that's another benefit. Thank you.
Thank you, Jean. Up next, we got our occupational health and safety sector.
Yes, hi. My name is Carrie Ellefson Callahan, and I am here to tell you about the Occupational Safety and Health Program. If you enjoy working with people, you will enjoy this field. This field is all about making sure that workers are going home safe to their families at the end of the day. And what can be better than that? This field changes every day. If you like to work outdoors, this would be something that you would be interested in. It's focused on regulations, of course, following OSHA rules and other rules associated with safety, environment, and occupational health. But it's very, very interesting. I've been in the field for over 25 years, and I was one of the first women to get involved in this field. So it is something that's growing. Women do very well in this field. So if this is something you may be interested in, I encourage you to look more deeply into it. Come into our breakout room. If you're bilingual skills are extremely important as well. And if you have bilingual, the ability to speak in different languages, they're really looking for you to help represent safety in our community. So we hope that you are interested and will come and at least say hello to us in our breakout room. Thank you.
Thank you, Carrie. Appreciate you. This last slide, I really want you to take a look at it. There was a study done, and over 8,000 jobs in California, and 2,000 of those jobs were in the Bay Area, and in this industry sector. And the entry salary was 60 to 75,000 in a year. Of course, in the Bay Area, because of the cost of living, is a little bit more. And again, the diversity, as Carrie mentioned, 41% female, 47% non-white. I highly encourage you to go see Carrie in the breakout session and find out more information.
Absolutely. A lot of fun. Thank you, Miguel.
Yeah. Up next is our professional services industry sector.
All right, welcome everyone. My name is Liz McWhorter and I am an outreach specialist at Las Positas College. I represent CTE programs in the arts and humanities, auto tech and welding. And today I'm here to represent commercial music and the other fields that are represented in professional services. So what are professional services, you might ask? Great question. So these are occupations that have requirements for specialized skills, and they're often in the arts and sciences. They offer consulting and support services opportunities. For example, you could be an entrepreneur, you could be an employee of a specific business. There's flexibility in these areas, whether you want to develop a main or a sidetrack employment opportunity. And in the East Bay, where Las Positas College is located, in 2018 and 19, we saw a 4.3% increase in professional services job opportunities. As you guys know, things look a little bit different right now, but there are still opportunities in these areas. They just look a little bit different. So go to the next slide there. All right, so the ones I'm representing today, like I said, are music and then fitness and horticulture. So for commercial music, there's a focus on tangible skills and marketable skills. And at Las Positas, you'll have access to great software, guest speakers, and other tools. You'll gain a solid foundation in music theory, promotion, publishing, contracts, marketing, licensing, accounting, music tech, and entrepreneurship as well. For the fitness trainer program, you'll prepare to be an individual or personal trainer or group fitness instructor. These opportunities are primarily offered in the private sector. And with ornamental horticulture, you can get ready for work in entry-level horticultural fields, for example, in garden centers, nurseries, landscape maintenance. This is great for people that are passionate about plants. I know a lot of us are newly passionate about plants, so this might be a new opportunity. During COVID, I know we've had a lot of home gardens going on, so take it to the next level. There are a number of internship and job opportunities happening right now, especially with places like Alden Lane Nursery, because people are developing those home gardens. So come talk to us in the roundtable for that, for professional services. Thank you.
Thank you, Liz. Sorry about that. I hit the next slide. I apologize for that.
Little button happy there, no worries.
Let's see. Up next, we do have my good friends at the Tri-Valley Career Center.
Hi, I'm Sarah Holtzclaw, and I'm representing the Tri-Valley Career Center. We are a community resource for anybody and everybody, students and non-students, and we can help you through that job search, help you through maybe finding what you want to do when you grow up, through assessments and such. We have a lot of information on our website. You're welcome to go visit that at trivalleycareercenter.org. All of our workshops are virtual, so you're welcome to just jump in to any workshop that looks interesting to you, from resume writing to LinkedIn to social media and interview skills, networking, career assessments and such. So we also have staff there ready and waiting to help you on a one-to-one basis. Come and join us.
Thank you, Sarah. Up next, we got our wonderful community partner. I believe our guest speaker is Beth Cutter, to talk a little bit more about our adult schools.
Hi, good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Beth Cutter. I'm the director of Castro Valley Adult and Career Education. And all throughout the state of California, there are adult schools in almost every community, and that includes Alameda County, as well as San Joaquin, Stanislaus, up and down our region. We have a number of career training programs, all that are a year or less. Before highlighting those, I just want to also mention that our adult school programs, many of them are free and do not require any residence requirements. So you can go to an adult school regardless of whether you live in that community. If you know people that need to finish their high school diploma or would like to take a GED or HiSET or other equivalency tests, they can do that at the adult school. Many adult schools have basic skill support, so getting ready to be successful in a college level program. And we also have free ESL or English language classes as well. As far as our career education, we at Castro Valley Adult and Career Education have a number of medical academy programs. Our administrative medical assisting program was mentioned in the health industry sector. And we are also adding a medical terminology with anatomy and physiology and advanced coding. We also have a wastewater treatment plant operator program, which leads to very successful careers. And other adult schools in our area also have programs in early childhood development, caregiver, and school paraprofessional. And I also want to give a major shout out to the Las Positas and Chabot College teams. They really do have fabulous programs, fabulous instructors. The Tri-Valley Career Center offers many resources. So joining any of these programs would give you a lot of support to be successful in a new career. And I'm a Las Positas graduate, so I can say that with firsthand knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. So next steps. It's amazing I'm so proud to announce and excited to announce that registration is open now if you're interested in becoming a student at Chabot or Las Positas Community College.